Hello everyone. Welcome to the series of operating system lectures. Today I am going to speak about resource request algorithm in Banker's algorithm. So there are two algorithms in Banker's. One is safety algorithm, other one is resource request algorithm to avoid the deadlock. So in previous video I have already explained to you about safety algorithm. Now I am going to explain about resource request algorithm. This algorithm is used to determine whether the request can be granted or not safely. Okay, that is what this algorithm is going to do. Let me first explain the algorithm and then I'll explain with the problem. If a process requests for some resources, so the system, it will check for this condition first. If the request is lesser than or equal to the maximum need of the process, if this condition satisfies, then it will go to the step 2. In this step 2, again, it will check this condition. If the request is lesser than or equal to the available resources in the system. Again, if this condition also satisfies, then it will go to the step 3. It will allocate the requested resources to process PI by modifying these 3 steps. The first step is available number of resources will be decreased. That means since the available, we are allocating the resources to the process, we have to subtract this request from the available. So available becomes available minus request. Next, what we have to do is this allocation will be increased. That means you have to add this request with the allocation. So allocation will become allocation plus request. Next, need. Need also decreases. So need minus request. So by modifying all these 3 conditions in the tabular column, we will get the new tabular column now. So again, we have to use safety algorithm and check whether the system will be in the safe state or not. If it is in the safe state, then resources are allocated to process PI. If it is not in the safe state, then process has to wait and the old state is restored. So this is an algorithm that resource request follows. So first it has to check all these 3 conditions. If the request, if it is in the safe state after allocating all these process, then the resources will be allocated. If not, if it is not safe, the process has to wait and it will be old state will be restored. Okay. We will take the same problem what we have discussed in the last video. So in this we have 5 processes and 3 resource type A, B, C. Initially 10 instances are available in resource type A and 5 instances are available in instance B and 7 instances are available in resource type C. So we know what is allocation. Already allocated instances are given over here and maximum resources are given over here and available resources in the system, or otherwise it is called as work, and the need. So we will calculate the need value. Need value will be maximum minus allocation. So the maximum minus allocation, 7 minus 0 will be 7, 5 minus 1 is 4, 3 minus 0 is 3. Likewise, we will calculate for all the need value for all the processes. Okay. So now a process P1 is requesting 102 to the system. So we have to solve it by using resource request algorithm. So what are the 3 conditions? First, it has to check if the request is less than or equal to need. So here the request is 102. 102 is lesser than or equal to the need value of the process P1. Need value for the process P1 is 122. So 122. So here 1 is lesser than 1, 0 is lesser than 2 and 2 is also lesser than 2. Yes, it is satisfied. It goes to the second step. Again we will check whether request is lesser than or equal to available. 102 is lesser than or equal to available. What is the available resources? We have 3, 3, 2. So it is 3, 3, 2. So what will we get? We will get 1 is lesser than or equal to 3, 0 is lesser than 3 and 2 is lesser than 2. So it is also satisfied. It goes to the third step. So allocation value will become allocation value. What is this allocation value for the process P1? It is 200. So 200 plus request value 1, 0, 2. That will be 302. Okay. So this one will become 302. Next is available. So available will be available minus request value. Available minus request value. What is available value? It is 3, 3, 2 minus request value is 102. The answer will be 2, 3, 0. So this we will also will change it over here. It will be 2, 3, 0. Okay. Next is need. What is need value? Need value will be need minus request. What is the need value for the process P1? It is 1, 2, 2. So it will be 1, 2, 2 minus request value. That will be 0, 2, 0. So 0, 2, 0 is the new need value. So here also we will change it. So in resource request algorithm, we are not going to change other processes. We are going to change only the process that requests for the resource. So here we have changed the allocation value and we have changed the available resources, and we have also changed the need value for the process P1. Now we will use safety algorithm and we will find out whether this problem will be, this condition will be in the safe state or not. Okay. Now we will apply safety algorithm. So first we will consider the process P0. In safety algorithm, we need to check whether need is lesser than or equal to work. So here work is nothing but available resources. So the need for the process P0 is 743. 743 is lesser than or equal to available resources is 230. So here 7 is not lesser than or equal to 2. So we cannot allocate. So we will go for the process P1. So process P1, the need value is 0, 2, 0, 0, 2, 0, which is lesser than or equal to the work value 2, 3, 0. So 0 is lesser than 2, 2 is lesser than 3, and 0 is lesser than 0. So it can be allocated. So the new work value will be work value plus allocation. So work value is 230, 230 plus allocation value will be, allocation for process P1 is 302. So 302. So the answer will be 532. Okay. So the work value will be 532. So now we will change this as 532. Okay. So now we will add this into the sequence, save sequence P1. Now we will check for P2. So for the process P2, the need value is 600, which is lesser than or equal to 532. 532. No, it is not lesser. 6 is not lesser than 5. We will go for process P3. Process P3 values 011. 011 is lesser than or equal to 532. Yes, it is lesser. 0 is lesser than 5, 1 is lesser than 3, and 1 is lesser than 2. So the new work value will be work value plus allocation value. That will be work value over here is 532 plus allocation value for the process P3 is 211. 2, 1, 1. So it will be 5, 6, 7, 3 plus 4. 3 plus 1, 4. 2 plus 1, 3. So this is the new work value. It will be 743. We will add this process P3 to the save sequence. Okay. Next we will go for the next process P4. So for the process P4, the need value is 431. So 431 is lesser than 743. 743. So 4 is lesser than 7, 3 is lesser than 4, and 1 is lesser than 3. So it can be done. So work value will be work plus allocation. That will be work value is 743. 743 plus allocated value for P4 is 002. 002. That will be 745. Okay. That is the new work value. We will change this value 745. Okay. So we will add this in save sequence. P1, P3 and P4. Next we will go for the next process P0. Okay. So we have completed one cycle. We are going to check whether P0 has been. P0 we have not granted. P0 we have not granted the value. So again we will check for P0. So what is the need value for P0? It is 743. So now we will check whether 743 is lesser than or equal to this 745. 745. So 7 is less than 7, 4 and 3. Yes, it is done. So work value will be work plus allocation. Okay. What is work value now? It is 7 4, 5 plus allocation value. Allocation value for the process P0 is 0, 1, 0. Okay, so we will add this 0, 1, 0. It will be 7, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 0. So it will be 755. So here we will change as 755 and we will add this P0 to the sequence P0. Okay. So next we will go to the process. So we have completed this P0 and next is P2. So what is P2? For P2 need values, what is P2 need value? It is 600. So 600 is lesser than or equal to this work value 755. 755. Yes, it is lesser. So we can allocate work values, work plus allocation. Work value 755 plus allocation for the P2 is, it is 302. 302. That will be 1057. Okay. So 1057 will be the new work value. That we will change it here. 1057. This we have got the available resources in the system. This is what initially all the resource type was having. 10 instances of A and 5 instances of B and 7 instances of C. So after the process P1, after we are allocating the resources, the system is in the safe condition. So we are going to add P2. So this is the safe sequence. So using resource request algorithm, we got that this problem will not go into deadlock. It will be in the safe sequence, even though if you are going to, if the process P1 is requesting this 102 resources to the system. So for this, we should apply this resource request algorithm, after which we need to change in this tabular column and then we need to apply the safety algorithm. We should find out the safe sequence. Okay. Thank you all for watching.